The strategy of dividend growth investing has a massive compounding effect, especially when reinvesting earned dividends back into your holdings. I call this the dividend snowball. Today, I'm going to demonstrate this effect by modeling 35 years of investment. My name is Zach, this is Dividend Data, and you should leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video. Today, I want to show you the real power of dividend investing, which is only revealed on a long time scale. The reason for me showing this is people often get discouraged or frustrated by a lack of early results in their investments. So through using multiple examples, I will show you how the dividend snowball effect can be your path to financial independence and building generational wealth. I'm going to base this model off of a popular dividend stock, ADP. This is a dividend aristocrat, meaning it has over 25 consecutive years of dividend increases. So I will use the compound annual growth rate of the dividend based on the past 5 years, which is 12.12%, and the 5-year CAGR of the stock price, which is just over 10%. However, I will lean more on the conservative end and enter 10% for both. First, let's look at how a one-time investment of $1,000 will perform over 35 years. In the end, we have a total value of $61.4 thousand when reinvesting dividends and $32.4 thousand when not reinvesting dividends. This is a massive difference of $29,000. It should be noted that although the total value is much lower, you would receive all the individual dividend payments as cash, which amounts to $5.6 thousand. So in totality, you earned $38,000 when you don't reinvest the dividends, which is still significantly lower than the $61.4 thousand you have in value if you reinvest the dividends. The reasoning for this is that you are buying more shares of the stock with your dividend, which increases your next dividend payout, increasing the amount of shares you can buy next, thus increasing your payouts even more, creating a snowball effect that compounds over time. By the end of 35 years, if you reinvest your dividends, you will be receiving $996.84 annually in dividends. This means you'll receive 99.68% of your initial $1,000 investment in just 1 year's payment. At this point, you can continue reinvesting your dividends and see even more massive growth than before, or start taking out the payment. Even if you stop reinvesting at this point, your payout will still continue to grow as the dividend is increased over time. So the earlier you can start investing and capitalize on this reinvestment time, the better your results will be. So that's what would happen on a small scale if you just did a one-time investment of $1,000. Pretty impressive. But what would the results be if you had a more comprehensive investing strategy? Let's look at how investing $1,000 every month over 35 years will change the results. By the way, if you want to use the exact calculator I'm using throughout the video, it is available for free at my website, dividenddata.com. Also, sign up for my free email newsletter to help you find great dividend stocks. Links in the description and pinned comment. If you invest $1,000 a month, that means over 35 years you would have invested $420,000. By the end, we have $6.1 million when reinvesting dividends and $3.8 million when not reinvesting dividends. That is a crazy difference of $2.3 million between the two strategies. Now again, to be fair, you would receive $600K in dividends during this time if you don't reinvest, giving you a total of $4.4 million, which is still over 32% less than your total if you had reinvested dividends. However, the most important factor is the dividend income that you'll be receiving. By the end of 35 years, you'll be getting paid just under $100,000 in annual dividend income if you reinvested your dividends. This is 23.71% of your total invested capital. If you hadn't reinvested, then you would have $62K in annual dividend income, which is nearly $40K less. Once again, the longer you go through this process of reinvestment, the better, because the compounding effect only gets stronger with time. The difference between year 25 and 35 is immense. The earlier you start investing, the more powerfully you'll experience the snowball effect of dividend investing. That is why you need to start now. Time invested is the most important factor for compound interest. If you want to find better dividend stocks, then sign up for my free email newsletter. The Dividend Snowball Calculator is available for free at dividenddata.com. Links to both are in the description and pinned comment. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.